Andy Felasbel boxing at the Coalgrove promotion, Athena Arena in Leicester, joined by CJ Challenger. Let's get it right this time, mate. How are you?
Take two, let's go. I'm good, man. I'm good. Thank you very much.
So, happy with that performance tonight?
Yeah.
Devastating.
Yeah, devastating. A lot of frustration was released today. Got a point. I got a point to prove. Got a chip on my shoulder, and just it is what it is. That's what you're seeing today.
So this card was originally built around you versus Stanley Stannard for the Commonwealth title. That obviously fell through with Stan getting injured. How disappointing does that make you as a fighter, knowing that that's what you were going for, and then you come in and obviously, I'm assuming you're a professional. You're going to fight anyway, right?
Yeah, of course. Obviously now, if you'd have asked me like at the time when I found out the news, my answer would be probably be a lot more different with emotion involved. But in hindsight now, it don't matter to me. It really don't matter because I believe what's meant for me won't pass me by, and I will get my hands on every single title that I know that is meant for me.
Tough though. I mean, it takes a lot of mental fortitude to kind of get past that and then step into a ring with all due respect to journeyman, even though a very dangerous one.
Yeah. Mental game is my game. Yeah, I feel like I've been through enough in life to have full confidence in my mental strength. Yeah, I'm one of them. If I got to focus, that's what's happening, regardless. If I say I'm going to get that done, I'm going to be on that day, or what's going to happen, I'm doing it. So it doesn't matter who was in front of me today is irrelevant.
I hear there's a possibility that Commonwealth title fight might happen maybe even before the end of the year, not necessarily against Stan, because obviously depending on that injury, but even if it's another opponent, there's a good chance you'll still get that shot at the end of the year. Is that right?
Yeah. Listen, this is boxing, man. Anything can happen. So yeah, but no, it's definitely that's definitely something in the pipeline, and I'm very excited for it.
That frustration you were just talking about, you took that out on your unfortunate opponent in the ring tonight. You'd have been forgiven for maybe being a little bit off the pace.
Yeah.
Knowing that it wasn't the fight you were wanting, but that wasn't the case. You just took him apart.
No, professionalism. The train don't stop. Got a job at hand, and we get it done regardless of who's in front. So yeah, that's just how we keep it, man.
Was it really important that, regardless of that fight falling through, that you still had a fight tonight for your fans?
Oh, absolutely. The last year for me has been with shows falling through, opponents dropping out, this, that, the other, has been horrendous. So it's been a roller coaster. Is downplaying it. So yeah, it was very important that I got to box today, especially in my hometown as well. You've seen the support. My support is flipping unbelievable. So yeah, I owe it to my supporters massively, and that performance is another thing that I owe to my supporters. So yeah.
There's clearly a lot of love there between you and your fans, and you're clearly very respectful to them. Fight fans at this level are really important, right?
Oh, 100%. Especially at this level, small hall shows. Without supporters, there is no show. If I'm coming off this show, there's no other show. There's no show at all. So, yeah, listen, the supporters. Without the supporters, this isn't even possible. So yeah, man, it's very, very close to my heart, and it's something that I carry with pride, and that's why I perform the way I do. I put the work in that I do. Because of that, I have a great support base, and I owe it to them. I owe them titles. I owe them big nights. For them to keep putting their hands in their pockets and spending the hard-earned money to come and support, for me to be able to do this is flipping. Like it's an emotional thing. So yeah, I carry that heavy with me, and proudly as well.
And I'm guessing the same goes for bringing titles back to your fans as well, right?
Oh, 100%. They deserve silverware, and I'll give them silverware.
Mate, that sounds like a perfect way to bring that conversation to an end. Thank you very much for your time. I know you wanted to get out and see some of them if they're still waiting for you. So thank you for your time, CJ. I'll see you in the future, mate. No doubt about that.
See you in the future, sir.